Hattie McDaniel, 1895 to 1952, was an American actress, singer, and comedian. McDaniel was born in Wichita, Kansas, and raised in Denver, Colorado. McDaniel was a songwriter as well as a performer. She honed her songwriting skills while working with her brother Otis McDaniel's Carnival Company, a minstrel show. After the death of her brother Otis in 1916, she embarked on a radio career, singing with the Melody Hounds on station KOA in Denver. From 1926 to 1929, she recorded many of her songs for OK Records and Paramount Records in Chicago. After the stock market crashed in 1929, McDaniel could only find work as a washroom attendant at Sam Pick's Club Madrid near Milwaukee. In 1931, McDaniel moved to Los Angeles to join her brother Sam and sisters Etta and Orlena. She made her first film appearance in The Golden West, 1932, in which she played a maid. Her second appearance came in the highly successful Mae West film I'm No Angel, 1933, in which she played one of the maids with whom West camped it up backstage. Then she landed her breakthrough role as a maid in the film The Little Colonel, 1935, starring Shirley Temple. She began to attract attention and landed larger film roles, which began to win her screen credits. Judge Priest, 1934, directed by John Ford and starring Will Rogers, was the first film in which she played a major role. She had a leading part in the film and demonstrated her singing talent, including a duet with Rogers. In 1935, McDaniel had prominent roles as a slovenly maid in Alice Adams, a comic part as Jean Harlow's maid and traveling companion in China Seas, and as the maid Isabella in Murder by Television, with Bela Lugosi. She appeared in the 1938 film Vivacious Lady, starring James Stewart and Ginger Rogers. McDaniel had a featured role as Queenie in the 1936 film Showboat, starring Alan Jones and Irene Dunne, in which she sang a verse of Can't Help Loving Dat Man with Dunne, Helen Morgan, Paul Robeson, and a black chorus. After Showboat, she had major roles in MGM's Saratoga, 1937, starring Jean Harlow and Clark Gable, The Shopworn Angel, 1938, with Margaret Sullivan, and The Mad Miss Manton, 1938, starring Barbara Stanwyck and Henry Fonda. McDaniel's career took off after her performance in Gone with the Wind, which remains one of the most iconic films in Hollywood history. For her role as Mammy in Gone with the Wind, 1939, she won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, becoming the first African American to win an Oscar. She has 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, was inducted into the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame in 1975, and in 2006 she became the first Black Oscar winner honored with a U.S. postage stamp. However, despite her success, McDaniel faced racial discrimination and stereotyping throughout her career, often playing maids or other servant roles on screen. McDaniel continued to act in films, television shows, and radio programs throughout the 1940s. But her career slowed down in the 1950s due to illness. It was reported on January 3, 1951, as showing slight improvement in her recovery from a mild stroke. She died of breast cancer on October 26, 1952, in the hospital of the Motion Picture House in Woodland Hills, California. McDaniel had wished to be buried in Hollywood Cemetery, which however had a whites-only policy at the time. She was buried instead in Rosedale Cemetery, her second choice.